from the last year, the one thing I've tried to put a priority on since I left the White House was getting some exercise in. I think that there's a good probability that my generation is, hopefully with the advances in science, either the first generation to live forever or the last generation that's going to die. And so we need to keep ourselves in pretty good shape.
So look, a lot of people have pointed out that seems a little bit weird, and this Jared Kushner talking about living forever when he doesn't look like he's literally an animate human there is a little bit weird. But also for fans of Big Bang Theory, he's describing the plot of an episode of that show. It's just Sheldon Cooper trying to live long enough for the singularity so he can upload his consciousness. That's all that is right there. I've started doing some sit-ups and eating some cruciferous vegetables so I'll live long enough to live forever. But also,
that's more of an incrimination to John Iadarola for equating the singularity to the Big Bang Theory. I just watched that going like, oh, he's a singularity weirdo. Got it.
Exactly, yeah. But also, like, people are suffering, and like climate change is a big deal. I love the idea that we could all live forever, but let's keep it real. If they can dramatically increase lifespan, it ain't gonna be for everybody. That's not how that's gonna work. Now, a guy who gets handed billions of dollars by the Saudis probably has a pretty good shot at it, sure. But it is weird to have this guy who the MAGA world love. He's in the inner circle of Donald Trump. They hate the idea of behind the scenes conspiracy theories of elites getting away with murder and all this. And he's sketching out how the elite class will become effectively immortal elves as the rest of us toil and die in the sand mines. It's a weird direction to take it in.
Yeah, also, buddy, like the whole point of this technology that'll help us live forever is also so we don't have to exercise, Jared. So that we don't have to exercise. And guess what, dude? He's such a lean, mean fighting machine at this point. It really shows, it really pays off. I don't know, I want to get in a fist fight with Jared Kushner, not only because his like wingspan's really, really far, but because he's the kind of guy who thinks that he wins every battle, even though that he has other people fight it for him.
Exactly. By the way, I just love the Daily Beast did a little write-up about this, and they had to say that these comments were made during a live stream event to promote his new memoir. And they point out the Daily Beast can be so petty. It was viewed by fewer than 600 people on YouTube and features exactly one comment that reads, "Your book sounds great, Jared Kushner." Does it?
Like, it sounds terrible. It sounds horrible. And yeah, the thing about Jared Kushner is he like his father-in-law is not a good businessman. This guy invested in 666 Park Avenue, I think was the name of the building, and it was the single biggest real estate fiasco in Manhattan history, basically. 100%. And just like Donald Trump has his reputation for being a businessman, no. He's basically a lobbyist. You give Kushner money for his projects, not so you can make money off that co-investment, but by all the doors that opens up for good business people to take advantage of.
Yeah. By the way, if you do fight him, Naughty Maximus says Jared balls up his fist with the thumb on the inside. He has one bad MF. And Thomas Anakin says he definitely does Dukes Up style of boxing.
Yeah, put up your 100%. Dukes.
100%.